Back here inside I'm on the road to the Super Bowl, and I've got two of my favorite handicappers here, Right Cape and AM Plus Money. Nah, just joking. I got Joey Tron back there. No, he was one of my favorites. It's just like, we just don't get along. But before I bring these guys on and talk about these games, I've got and this is something I want them to like bring into. But I'm going to call this my the pros lecture minute. I live in Michigan, but I grew up on Chicago radio, and this like all the talk in national media or talk about everything is Justin Fields, and half of Chicago wants to keep him, half of them want to get rid of him, and the thing about keeping him, it's always about he's got a raw deal, he's had bad offensive coordinators, he hasn't had this, he hasn't had that, and then I want to just juxtapose that with people saying, "Oh, I can't believe Bill," and it's even more pointed now since supposedly Bill Belichick did get the job in Atlanta. Just before he came on, I saw that Raheem Morris is going to get hired. Don't know if that's true or not, but hey, here's the thing: everybody's like, "Oh, why isn't Bill Belichick being given a? Why doesn't anybody want him?" One, I'll say probably because he's an 82-year-old man, but two, I'll go back to this. I'll put up Mac Jones. All right, I'm not at the end of this. I'm not saying Justin Fields and Mac Jones are the same. No, but Mac Jones, his rookie season in New England, he had that season in New England. I think they were in the playoffs, and that's his passing records are better than any season Justin Fields has had. And what was his reward? That fat tub of goo, Matt Patricia, to be his offensive coordinator. Matt Patricia, a defensive coordinator. Oh, yeah. The genius of Bill Belichick. I'm going to make that guy an offensive coordinator for my second-year quarterback. Rye, I know you don't want to bring this up, the Eagles. They made him your defensive coordinator for the last half of the season. I lived with that guy for 5 years in Detroit. That guy is shit. And you want to talk about, Justin Fields and, he hasn't had this, that, or whatever. They ruined him. They gave him a number one quarterback in DJ Moore. Or number one wide receiver in DJ Moore. His numbers didn't improve. His offensive line was better. One is, I understand why the Falcons didn't go with Bill Belichick. My question to you guys is, what should Chicago do with their quarterback?
Keep him.
Yeah, we're all on the same side.
Keep him. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Keep him.
He has potential, man. I don't think he's that bad of a quarterback.
He just told you why he was a bad quarterback.
But I don't think he is that bad though. Like,
no,
what is it, second or third year, maybe fourth? I really don't know. But like, I don't know. He's not going to go out there and just. He's not going to go out there and just put up like Tom Brady numbers towards the end of his career out here. He doesn't know. He's got to take time to learn.
But he hasn't put up 2,000 yards.
Okay,
he's got to learn, bro. He's got to take time.
Yeah.
And so if he doesn't so he's at 3.
Right. Who do you want? You had the number one pick. Who do you want then?
Caleb Williams.
So you think he's going to be better than Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't.
No, fair enough. AM.
The Bears
I
got
think Justin
4
Fields
more
is going to be better than a lot of quarterbacks in the National Football League when his career is finished. I think Justin Fields is going to be a good quarterback in the NFL.
So he's going to. All right, fine. And I hope
the Bears more than doubled their win total from last season.
They used to say the same thing about Josh Allen back in the day.
And Justin Fields was hurt for a good part of the season too, this year, and they still doubled the amount of wins they had.
Yeah, because their defense got a lot better.
Okay, it doesn't matter. If you have a good defense, you can have a mediocre quarterback to still win games.
They had plenty of games where they scored a lot of points too, in the 30s. When he
The
missed a
Bears
few
aren't.
games.
The Bears honestly aren't a bad team.
Wait.
If he played the whole season, the Bears would have made.
They doubled their wins. Yeah, but Tyson
agree,
Bagent
Ron.
got him 2 of those wins. Tyson Bagent got him 2 of those wins.
I'm just saying, if he was healthy, they would have made the playoffs. You.
I agree with you.
I don't think anybody you get in this draft is better than Justin Fields.
Huh?
Nobody in this draft is going to be better than Justin Fields is. Nobody.
Based on wait. Based on what?
Just career-wise.
Oh, so okay, so I'll take that back every day of the week.
If they let
I would take that. I'll take that better.
If they let Justin Fields go, I think they'll.
I've already got 3 years of Justin Fields to say I'll take that bet any day of the week.
All right. Well, he's gonna have a good year next year. Get a fucking contract.
No, he
Chicago.
Nah, he won't.
Tell you.
All right, AM, you got any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with them. I think you keep Fields, and it's not even necessarily about Fields, the potential he has, or how good he is. I think it would be irresponsible to draft a quarterback with the amount of draft capital the Bears have this high. They have a chance to really improve their defense, as you said. They got a lot. Their defense got a lot better. They started winning more games. They have a chance here to really improve that team, quarterback aside. And frankly, from what I've seen with the mock drafts, I think that there's so many quarterbacks in this draft class. If they really wanted to draft a guy, they could get a pretty good one lower in the draft.
What, JJ McCarthy?
There's so many bad quarterbacks in the league. Why are you going to get rid of a good one?
He's not good.
You want Aiden O'Connell?
Also, I think the way Tyson Bagent played in his few games put the fear of God in Justin Fields, because he started playing a lot better when he came back from that finger injury.
But see, man, you all sound like fucking Bears fans from Chicago. It's like, yeah. Well, he needs it. Get him a good offense. But see, you guys even talk. See, AM, you're not even talking about offense. You're talking about make the defense better. But
I didn't say that he's necessarily good. I just said they shouldn't draft a quarterback, because with the amount of pieces they can get at other positions and fix their team, I think it would be irresponsible to draft a quarterback.
You draft the best player that's not a quarterback. Either that or you get rid of the pick, do just what you did last year. Give someone the number 1 pick and get back their number 1 pick for the following season and move wherever they moved. Maybe the Redskins will do that with you.
No. See,
Commanders.
Wait.
Commanders, my bad.
No. But see, again, to me, I always hear this. Oh, yeah, trade down to the Redskins and get next year's draft pick and maybe 2 years. That's asinine for the Redskins. Why? Because they can sit there at number 2 and take the second best quarterback.
Are they the only team with no coach now?
No.
Yeah. I think so. Well,
Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, I think Washington's coach is already done. I think Washington's coach is done. I think it'd be Ben Johnson. OC from Detroit is what I think is going to happen. But moving on, let's get into these games. Let's start with the first game here. Kansas City, Baltimore. Baltimore's minus 3.5. I've heard there's 4s out there. Over under 44.5. I'm going to start out with the guy from Indy. Joey Tron, what do you like in this one?
I like the Ravens. I think their offense is more versatile than the Chiefs, and I think that's a huge edge. One thing I really like about the Ravens is they hold on to the ball for like a long ass time. Last week against the Texans, they had a 37-minute time of possession, which was absolutely insane. But this year they're averaging about 31 minutes per game of time of possession. I know that's roughly half of a football game, but keeping the ball out of Mahomes' hands is honestly how they're going to do this. Chiefs defense has been inconsistent all year in stopping the run game. They rank 18th in rushing yards per game, and they really don't force many turnovers. They rank 27th in the NFL here. Ravens offense is pretty damn good. They rank 4th in total points, 4th in rushing touchdowns, and 2nd in red zone attempts and 1st in rushing yards per game. Big difference maker here again is time of possession. The Chiefs are 3-4 against the spread versus teams allowing less than 21 points per game. The Ravens are 7-1 against the spread this season when the spread was -5 to -2. And one thing I like about this is the home teams are 11-6 against the spread in the last 17 AFC Championship games.
All right. Sounds good. AM, the man from up north. What do you got for us in this one?
Yeah, I haven't quite decided what side I like. There's two ways that I'm looking at this game right now. On one side, I think the Ravens are, pretty much the best team in the NFL right now, and I think they're better than the Kansas City Chiefs in every way. They're better defensively, they're better offensively, and with the home advantage here, there's no way I see the Chiefs even keeping it a close game against the Ravens. But on the other hand, we got Sean Smith reffing this game, and it's just a very interesting pick to have Sean Smith in this game because you see Sean Smith normally on average the home team wins 55% of the time, covers around 50% of the time. When Sean Smith refs games, that goes down to about 40% win rate and 37% cover rate for the road team, or sorry, for the home team. Now, in this season alone, I took a little deep dive into Sean Smith's games. He's reffed 16 games this season in the NFL, and the road team is 13-3 straight up in those 16 games that he has reffed. So, just a very interesting pick on that end, mainly because you see with Sean Smith reffing this game on the road here for the Chiefs, it really favors the Chiefs in that. And so I haven't quite made a decision on what side I'm going to be here. I do think the Ravens are the better team, but there's a lot to look at in this game for sure.
You had
Wait! I'm happy.
The ref.
Wait! I'm happy somebody pulled in the Sean Smith conspiracy theory.
Yeah, no. Look, I'm not talking a specific side on this game. I'm only talking tinfoil conspiracies.
Hey, I like that.
And
because it ties in with my Eminem Taylor Smith.
Oh my goodness!
Look, Taylor Swift makes the league a lot of money, and sometimes you just got to look. The stats don't lie. He's reffed 16 games this season. He's 13. The road teams are 13-3, and he hasn't reffed a game since January 7th when Dallas destroyed Washington 38-10 on the road. So I find it interesting that they had a pool of 8 refs for this game. They handpicked him to do this one. Hasn't reffed a playoff game.
I like the angle
this season.
Hey, I like the angle. All right.
Gotta look at everything. You gotta look at everything, man. There's only 2 games. It's only 2 games. Gotta look at every little thing.
AM, you're up. I don't know if you can follow that. I'm not sure, but hey, let's go.
Yeah, so I guess really the only thing that worries me about the Chiefs is the fact that they are good as road underdogs. But Baltimore's rested here. They had the extra day to prepare. They haven't been on the road since Christmas night, so they've been home in their own beds, friends and family, for over a month. Kansas City's playing their 2nd consecutive road game. They've been in this spot twice this season. The first time was early in the season. They swept the Jets and the Vikings. But most recently, they won in Las Vegas, headed to Green Bay, and they got beat. Weather shouldn't be an issue here, though both teams are used to the bad weather anyway. So Chiefs are known for their defense, ranked 7th in defensive DVOA, but Baltimore's number 1. Chiefs play well against the pass. They struggle against the run. I think Lamar Jackson is going to do whatever he wants to do. I think this Baltimore defense is better. I think Kansas City's in trouble.
All right. Well, I'm a quick for you. I'm just going to be the contrarian. I mean, I just won't vote. I just won't pick against Patrick Mahomes. If you're going to give me 3.5, 4 points, I think this will be a closer game. I think Patrick Mahomes will keep this game close. Kansas City, for the first time, they've actually have a good defense. I just think, man, and I could be wrong, to be honest. I think Baltimore could win this one easily, but I just don't vote against Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Everybody said, he's never had to go on the road. Well, he went on the road and he won in Buffalo. So,
all right, it was a nice, hard-fought game. Then they have to travel to Baltimore. I just think it's a bad spot for him.
I understand that.
Ah.
Hey, I'm not. I agree. Hey,
I think they win this game like 30-16.
I'm not going to argue with anything because I agree with pretty much everything you said. But it's Patrick Mahomes, and I won't. Listen. I'll take the loss. I will take the loss. And
I feel you. I was on the Bills last week. I know what you're saying.
But I won't vote. I won't bet against Patrick Mahomes, and then say, "Oh, I got beat by Patrick Mahomes again." I'll take the loss. I don't have a problem with it. I think you guys. I would say if I was you, who's going to be more right? I would say you guys would probably be 75% more right than I am. But I've got Patrick Mahomes, so I'll take my choice, my chances in this one. But here we go. Hey, this is the one that all that matters to me. I could give a shit about the other game. We've got the D. We got the D heading out west to San Francisco. San Francisco's -7 favorite, over under 51.5. To be honest, mate, I broke open the Detroit tequila last week after the win. I didn't do it after the first win over the Rams. I'm like, all right, I'll wait. Broke it open after the win last week against Tampa Bay. Had a shot with my son here. And AM, you'd be happy we did out of the tequila shot or the scorpion shot glasses. So, but I got a lot of interest in this game. But I'm gonna go with the man up north. AM, what do you like about this one?
Well, Kaiser, I like the fact that you cracked open that tequila because that tells me you're scared. You're shaking in your boots for this game. That might be their last win, stopping at the Bucs because guess what? Jared Goff, the Lions, they've been great. They've been very good lately. They're rolling teams. You had a little trouble with the Bucs, but you pulled through in the fourth quarter, really started to dominate that game. And you played very well in the wild card round as well. But this is where it comes to an end, Kaiser. I've been on the 49ers all year as a team in the Super Bowl. And frankly, this 49ers team is better in every way. They have one of the best offenses in the NFL, one of the best defenses in the NFL. And your boy Jared Goff is just not as good when he is outside of a dome. Now, we see this big, this nice, shiny Detroit team these last few weeks. They've played 11 of their last 12 games in a dome, even their road games. So this is a very interesting spot for your Lions here, Kaiser. They're gonna be on the road, out in the elements. You gotta think Goff's a little nervous, maybe a little sweaty palms. He's gonna be missing throws all over the place. I think you guys are gonna struggle here, Kaiser. This is not a good spot for you. I think it's time to snap back to reality.
All right. No, I'm not gonna turn this over to you guys. I'll finish this one right here. One, listen, if you haven't seen anything in 32 years, and I was at the last game that actually the Lions won in the playoffs, and I didn't celebrate after the first playoff win. Man, it's all right. We beat Stopper. I did celebrate after the second one because we haven't been to this spot in a long time. You talk about golf in the elements. Do you remember where he grew up and where he played college ball, and then where he fucking played his career? Where he started his career? It was in the West Coast. It was in California. What the elements? It's not like he's going to Chicago when it's fucking snowing. He's in California.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 68.
All right.
Wait. And you want to talk about elements? Hey, when it was raining, I don't see Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, playing well when it's raining out. So don't bring this outdoor crap and elements in California.
Okay.
Wait. Second, you might not have Deebo Samuel, and I saw you look what they did against Green Bay when Deebo Samuel's not in there. Yeah, hey, great. Brock Purdy pulled out a fourth quarter win for the first time in like San Francisco in his career in a long time for San Francisco. Great. Hey, you can talk about Jared Goff all you want. I would take him over Brock Purdy any day of the week. But moving on, and I'll come back to you later.
Oh no!
All right. No. I got some tidbits for you too.
I'll come back.
Jared Goff is 3-2 straight up outside this season. I agree with you on with that he's played at Cal. Oh, that he's definitely better than Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy in the rain last week was having trouble throwing the ball. He didn't look good. Yeah, you said that he was that they're better in every way, but Detroit's a better passing team, and I think they pass all over this team. I don't think Deebo Samuel plays. Even if he does, I don't think he's going to be a factor here. I think 7's too much. I'm going to wait, and hopefully this number moves up, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, I'm with you. I think this could go to 7.5. So I'll be on that one. Hey, I'll give you a chance, but let's go to Joey here.
Yeah, all right. So I'm on the Lions for this one. This was the hardest game for me to choose. There's only 2, but this is the hardest one for me to choose. Purdy is very reckless at quarterback, in my opinion. And if he makes one costly turnover, given the Lions 7 points, 7.5 some places, I just think that's way too much. He has a lot of weapons. He has Sam Laporta, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He has a good running back duo. I just think that the Lions offense is very equipped with a lot of weapons that can really push this 49ers defense to their limit. No denying 49ers defense was great all season, but they really struggled last week. And I really think they'll struggle again against the Lions. The 49ers are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games after accumulating more than 350 total yards. 49ers are 0-6 against their spread in the last 6 as a home favorite. The Lions are 19-7 against the spread their last 26 games as an underdog, and they are 10-2 against the spread versus a team with a winning record.
I don't know that the Lions run on San Francisco's defense. They're going to have to throw the ball.
I agree with that, but it still is nice to have more weapons just to try out.
All right.
More weapons in the arsenal.
AM out.
They don't cover tight ends well, so Sam Laporta is a good
anytime touchdown.
Good prop to look at.
Right. What about Zach Ertz?
What about him? Maybe he'll get a snap or two.
I think I think you'll probably be their second tight end because they lost the other guy.
Yeah. All right. So, I like Zach Ertz. He won us the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah. No, but yeah, because Brock, the guy that caught a big pass in the last game, Brock Wright, he's out.
Yeah, I hope he wins.
Yeah. All right.
I root for Zach Ertz.
Yeah. AM up. Here's the thing. AM, I thought you'd bring up a different angle also, but go ahead. I'm gonna give you a rebuttal.
Yeah, I guess I need to rephrase what I said. By elements, I didn't really mean actual elements. I just meant outside of a dome. Look, the Lions offense has averaged over 30 points per game in a dome this year. Bring Goff outside of the dome. He may be 3-2 straight up, but their offense averages around 17 points per game when outside of the dome this season. I'm not taking Goff. Look, you seem to forget, you want to talk about, he grew up in California, played in California, all this stuff, drafted by the Rams. You seem to forget that it's the same Rams team he played for that got their ass whooped every year by the 49ers. So don't talk to me about, I'll take Goff over Purdy every day. You guys have been Purdy haters since day one.
Yeah, it's not that good.
I'll take Purdy.
Wait.
It's not that good. Listen here. I got one for you. Dan Campbell, as an underdog, since he's coached, the Detroit Lions have been the best cover team in football. Since
Okay.
Dan Campbell took over.
All right.
Wait,
I got a Dan Campbell stat for you then.
Yeah,
I got a Dan Campbell
Go
stat.
ahead.
No.
Yeah.
The last time Dan Campbell was in California in a playoff game, they were up 38-14 against the San Francisco 49ers. They lost that game 39-38.
Yeah, so we cover.
And
Look, he'll blow it. He'll find a way to blow it.
wait. The last time he was there as a coach in a playoff game.
No, as a player.
As a player. Oh, well,
Last time he was there was as a player in a playoff game.
So
Hold on. I have a question real quick. We don't have any umpire stats for this game.
No. Didn't do my ref deep dive yet. I'll be doing that later tonight.
Well, actually, if you want, I'll go back to like if I want to do I'm saying the referee in this game is not supposedly not pro Detroit, but I'm not. I don't go with that. But again, you keep talking about Brock. At least Jared Goff has led a team to the Super Bowl before.
Yeah,
I like how Rye's shaking his head when last week he was questioning, did Jared Goff lead the Rams to the Super Bowl? Or was he the quarterback on a Super Bowl team?
Okay, all right, whatever. But Brock, what's Brock Purdy done? I mean, I don't get.
What do you mean? What has he done? He went like 13-0 in his first 13 starts as a starter.
He hasn't lost.
He's in his second year. Like he's only in his second season. You don't even know what his potential is.
Same thing with Justin Fields.
Wait.
I have a question.
Wait. Okay, here's my thing.
Full circle.
No, wait. No. You watch. If the San Francisco doesn't make the Super Bowl this year, you watch. They'll probably go after Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, the number one pick is going to be Mr. Irrelevant. How about that?
If San Francisco doesn't make the Super Bowl this year because Brock Purdy throws 2 interceptions in this game, you could see Kirk Cousins as a quarterback for San Francisco next year.
Yeah,
I have a question.
Huh?
So I think we can all agree that San Francisco probably has one of the best wide receiver cores in the NFL.
If you put
with a healthy San Francisco 49ers offense, they have probably the best wide receiver core.
Yeah.
Put Justin Fields there. Will he succeed?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Brock Purdy. Put any quarterback in that offense, they will succeed. I don't think Brock Purdy's that good. I just think he has all these weapons that it's like throwing the Calvin Johnson. You just throw the ball up, the guy magically.
Justin Fields wasn't a good example.
The point I'm making,
we'll use Derek Carr. How about that?
I think Derek Carr would succeed too.
Yeah.
I think Mac Jones would as well.
Probably.
No.
No.
But
that's what I'm saying. But you got one of the best offensive minds in offense built around that. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to do anything special with that offense. But again, until last week, and I know you can fudge the numbers, but until last week against the Packers, going into the fourth quarter, if they were down by, I can't remember the number, but they're down by more than 8 points or something. They were like 1 in whatever. I mean, but it does, no matter how good that offense, the weapons and everything, at some point you need the quarterback to rise above that. And Brock Purdy, for one time he rose above it. And that's what I think about Justin Fields. Yeah, I don't think that guy can rise above it.
All right.
He has, but it's all the Chicago fans are saying he needs a great offensive line. He needs 2 wide receivers. He needs a good running game. Well, if everything has to be perfect, then he's not the guy.
But he's the guy for then. He's the guy for there. He's the guy there.
But he's not a good.
He has an MVP consideration.
Who?
Jared Goff doesn't. Brock Purdy.
No, what I was talking about. Let's go back to Justin Fields for one. Yeah, but again, No, but okay. Oh, MVP consideration. Yeah, because the team was 13 and whatever. But his numbers aren't. I don't know.
I mean, how good do you want him to be? What more does he have to do? I'm not.
He's in his second season. He's in his second season.
Yeah, I'm not a big Brock Purdy guy, but I think you're selling him
keep
short.
saying he's in his second season. But if he doesn't make the Super Bowl, if he throws 2 interceptions in this game, I can see.
And what about Goff? I've seen Goff unravel many times.
No. But I can see that. I can see San Francisco going. I can see that coach in San Francisco say, "No, I need somebody else."
Yeah, I don't know.
He put up MVP numbers this season.
I don't think he's done anything wrong to warrant that.
He's put up MVP numbers this season. The fact of the matter, you can go back to the day he started last season. The offense has been way better than it ever was under Jimmy Garoppolo. Right. So you can't say that there hasn't been an improvement.
They also got McCaffrey at that point too.
So. Exactly. And Garoppolo actually has led a San Francisco team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, same.
Okay, and Brock Purdy took him to the NFC Championship. Twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
he'll be in the Super Bowl this year.
Well, and if he is, great. If he's not, I'm just saying. Mark my words down. They'll probably be looking at Kirk Cousins or a different quarterback.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
I'm just saying. He's great, but I'm not saying Brock Purdy is great in the system, but he's not the guy that if you're losing, again, the numbers show it. When they're losing by, he's not a guy that can bring them back.
So why didn't Trey Lance work in that system?
I'm not sure Trey Lance.
Because he didn't want to learn. He just wasn't good enough.
He was also injured. He got injured early. Hey, I don't know. He got injured early.
He didn't give a fair shot.
Do you think Kirk Cousins is a system quarterback?
I think Kirk Cousins gives them a more effective passing game.
I don't know. I just think Kirk Cousins is more expensive I think you can get better out of Brock Purdy.
Yeah. But again, I think, all right. So, but I think, all right, if you think, we'll live with Brock Purdy because he's cheap. But then I'll go back to Chicago. Chicago would be like, why don't we reset the clock? Why? Because hey, if it doesn't work, or if we get even marginally better with Justin Fields, this is going to cost us what, 25
When was the last time the Bears were in the playoffs? The double doink?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while. You want to reset again?
I would rather Purdy over Kirk Cousins just because he's younger and more versatile. Kirk Cousins is old.
You have to pay out the ass for Kirk Cousins. No way San Francisco does that.
I think
I still don't think it's worth it. I still don't think it's worth it.
I think one, you can get him at a discount to go to San Francisco and win a championship.
Yeah, because he won't.
No, hey. But again, but I'm just saying from if Purdy doesn't get,
I think Kirk Cousins is out of the league within 2 years.
That's fine. Yeah, fair enough. And fair enough. And I don't think Brock Purdy will be the quarterback for San Francisco in 2 years if he doesn't win this game.
And Justin Fields will, and he'll win like 3 Super Bowls with him.
Hey Dan, who wins the Super Bowl first, Justin Fields or Brock Purdy? Neither is an option.
Yeah, but Brock Purdy's right there.
No. There's an option. It'd be Brock Purdy because Brock Purdy's in 2 games, isn't it?
Yeah, he's right there. He's a 7-point favorite to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but if he loses, he's back to square one.
Huh?
He loses, he's back to square one, potentially without a job, according to you.
Yeah, and then they're still leaving.
Okay, which one finds a job first, Justin?
Then they're still leaving because I don't think Justin Fields will ever win a Super Bowl, unless he goes to San Francisco, unless he goes to.
Yeah, so Brock Purdy might not either.
Exactly. Well, but who would I bet on? I'd bet on Brock Purdy because they're 2 games away.
You think Harbaugh think Harbaugh is going to win one with the Chargers?
No.
Think he'll get
I
there?
think he has a good quarterback to start off with, in my opinion.
Think he'll get there? Yeah, they got plenty of talent.
That's why he went there. Of course. And people in Chicago are always like, oh, I can't believe they didn't go after Harbaugh. I'm sure, Warren doesn't like him. But I'm sure there's probably feelers out there, and he's like, "Oh, I won't go there. Why would I go there?"
He's over the cold. He's tired of it. He's like, "Yo, fuck this. I dealt with it in Michigan. I'm going for sunshine."
Well, exactly. Or what? Or why do I want a Michigan? Why do I want an Ohio State quarterback?
Why do I want to jump one state away?
True.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I don't know. The whole Harbaugh thing. Yeah, good. He's gone. Fucking. I have no. He's such a. But here's the thing: every place he's gone, he always causes problems.
But he's always made the teams that he left better.
Yeah, but he's always caused problems.
The next coach always is in a good situation when he leaves. So what kind of problems does he solve?
Might not be at Michigan.
All right, what problem did he solve? They just won a championship. No problems there.
Well, there could be big problems because he left.
Okay, but there's really no problem because they won a championship.
Yeah, but it won't affect him.
I know exactly. He's pulling a Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
He's pulling a Pete Carroll after USC. I'm going to go to the NFL. And then USC gets hit. Michigan's getting hit with shit, but
the guy's been, he got suspended for 6 games, 3 times each, twice in the season. I'd leave too, yeah. Why would I stay with that?
Well, but
NFL is so much easier to coach. You have the guys you want all the time, and
here's the thing.
Unless you're Urban Meyer.
It's got to tell you something, though. It's got to tell you something. When he had a 10-year, $125 million contract on the table at Michigan. And wait. And his thing is, I want a clause that says
I can't be suspended.
You can't. No, it's like you can't fire me for a cause. You can't fire me. Basically, when the NCAA comes down and nails my ass, you can't fire me.
Yeah.
What university would ever agree to that? No.
Well, I think Michigan would have.
No, they did. Well,
I mean, we don't know that they didn't because he went elsewhere. But
I also think college football is really changing, like a lot, and you're not going to see the changes with the NFL like you're seeing with college with the whole NIL thing. And it really is changing the landscape to which coaches have to recruit at. And honestly, I think that plays a part to why Nick Saban retired. Like, look at the recruiting job Lane Kiffin did for Ole Miss.
Do you think he would have won more championships if he stayed with Michigan? How many more do you think he would have won?
Who?
Harbaugh. You think he wins like 4, rides off into the sunset like Nick Saban?
No. Again, college is changing so much now with more teams getting to the playoff. Like, I understand, TCU, they got Seymour, blah, 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 whatever. But, like, all it takes is one game.
Right.
And I think you're really going to see a real big landscape change in college football. And it's not always going to be like Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia.
Right.
I really think you're going to see some
so
of
it's easier
smaller
to coach.
local schools.
It's easier to coach in the NFL.
But
100%.
Yeah.
But also, well, of course, because it's not a 365-day job. But no, they won't.
Yeah,
What?
I mean, I don't think you work any less in one or the other. I think you're always working all the time.
No, you're always on the clock. It's not like I understand like you have off season and like off season is a lot shorter in college, but you're still technically always on the clock. If you think about it.
But college is 365. Well, except for the recruiting windows, it's always 365. Just recruiting, it's always done on. To be honest, I don't know. I'm never coaching NFL. But I think at some point in the NFL, after the Super Bowl, you probably can have a month or two just to kind of like decompose. I don't think you get that in college. But to go back to what you said about Michigan, can they win 4 in a row? No, because I don't know. Because it
doesn't have to be in a row.
No, that. But here's the thing.
So then its best decision was to go to the NFL.
Exactly.
We made like 10 pros and 0 cons.
Right. Well, but even though they just won the national championship, their recruiting class is not good. Well, because I just listen to people, but he's done his thing. He had this class to win the national championship. But he hasn't done a lot to actually go out and recruit lately. It's like, I don't know.
So he knew he was leaving and he was being lazy. He was being lazy before he left his job.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what but that's the rumor. That's the rumors out there from people that know more than I do.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know. Do you? I think he made the right decision. I think he's going to make the Chargers good. Chargers haven't had a good coach since Marty Schottenheimer, and they've had talent since way then. Philip Rivers years.
Who was a coach during Philip Rivers years?
A whole bunch of them.
I was gonna say,
wasn't Dennis Allen one?
Yeah, Leslie Frazier
the Chargers
was
one. from 2010 to like 2013.
Yeah, they're a whole bunch.
That's the reason. Dennis Allen went like 5-13 every year with the Chargers.
Yeah, Leslie Frazier used to blow it. Maybe not Leslie. Yeah, I think it was him. He used to blow every game, and then they fucking got Staley, and he used to do the same shit.
Wait. Leslie Frazier. He was actually a head coach. I remember.
Yeah. He went to the Bears after that, right? He was your defensive coordinator.
Not mine, but I know.
Yeah, the Bears. Yeah, that's the guy. He coached him for a bit.
He coached the Vikings too.
Yeah. All right.
He played for the Bears.
I know he played for the Bears. Yeah.
And his only wins were against the Bears as a head coach.
Ironic.
So, hey, since we were talking football, and hey, I'm sorry, I'm Canadian, but just joking. But since we're talking, so Ryan, what's going on in Philly?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're coaching. What?
Yeah,
you kept your coach.
Right. We kept our coach. Looks like we have Vic Fangio as our defensive coordinator. I'm not too upset about that. We'll see what happens with the offensive coordinator. I'm hearing rumbles of Cliff Kingsbury.
Good luck.
Well, hey, there were rumbles about him going to the Bears also.
All right, so he's all over the place. Yeah, I don't know. I just want someone who's done the job before and has been good at it. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think we're going to be bad next year.
But you had that in the Fat Tubagoo. You had that Matt Patricia as a.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was.
All right, hey, actually,
he saw himself out the door.
Yeah,
he didn't even get fired. He just rolled out.
Well, actually, right. I do have a question because the two, I think it was you drafted two defensive guys out of Georgia in the last draft. The two guys I wanted, the two guys I spent like a half hour, I don't know, 2-hour tirade bitching about the Detroit Lions about who we drafted, and hey, I take that back. I'm glad the guys we got, but what? How were those two guys this year? Because I heard I just read some things that one guy was like out of shape and at the end of the year.
I don't know. They both played well. They were rookies. I got my head blanked. But the guy who we got first was really good all season.
Okay. And then I can't remember who you got, but
yeah, both
was it Davis and Dean or something? I don't know, but
yeah, Davis was the other guy.
Yeah. Okay,
but they both played well.
All right.
I mean, our defensive line wasn't the problem; it was our secondary. But I think our scheme was the real problem, and that's what happens when your defensive coordinator is an offensive coordinator that was a defensive coordinator.
Well, yeah. But you also had what? But you also your first defensive coordinator was supposed to be good.
No.
Yeah.
He was Jalen Hurts' friend. He was like his coach in high school.
Who? Staley?
Brian Johnson.
Oh.
That was our coordinator this year.
Yeah. Hey. Anybody?
What's going on with Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia? That's what I want to know.
What do you mean?
I heard near the end of the season he was so like off the same page with the offensive coordinator. He was just calling audibles every play, and now I'm hearing that players on the team are pissed off because he got his money, and now he's like, "That we don't need to win anything."
Well, I don't know. I heard they want to Wentz.
They want, yeah. They see, like, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I
just think it's tough to talk about the Eagles. That's what we're getting. We'll be all right.
It's okay, Ryan. I'm a Cardinals fan. You could just remember
be all
that.
Right. We'll be all right.
Well, a question outside of football now. Your thoughts about the Milwaukee Bucks firing that coach?
Great move.
Huh?
Great decision with
the
firing.
Why?
With the firing. Because they're in bottom 5 of every defensive category. It means nothing what they average in offense. At the end of the day, you're not going to beat the Celtics of the league playing no defense, and that's the matter of. Now, the Doc Rivers hire, I don't know about that one, but
they're 30-13. The team was shocked. How is it good? I don't know how it's good.
See, all right, wait. Before I get in this, Joey, you have a thing.
About what? There's a lot to talk about. The Milwaukee Bucks coach?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't really watch the NBA. I just bet it, but I don't know. The Bucks are doing good, so I think it's kind of crazy to fire a coach mid-season. Like, I get the whole defense thing, but
like you all want to fire coaches and get the fucking refs fired all the time. Everybody, all of you.
No, I just don't think it's worth doing it in the middle of the season. You're one of the best teams in the East. Why? I don't understand why.
Well, why? I'll tell you why. And AM will probably back me up on this. Is because one, the actually team basically two things. One, I think he got a little bit done dirty by Doc Rivers, but the main reason is he wanted to put the Toronto defense which is met on long athletic people, and to put that in Milwaukee. Milwaukee couldn't stop anybody. That they had Brock Lopez as being a guy in the pick and roll to step
they
out.
They got rid of their best defensive player.
But again, but Brock Lopez is one of the best men in the metal. But on the drop, on the pick and roll, he drops. He's awesome. You didn't have him doing that. The whole team was like, listen, the whole team changed the defense.
Because they got a new player. You got rid of your best defensive player to trade for an offensive player who plays whenever he chooses.
But also you changed the defense from what you were good at. And
because you have different players.
You had one different player. You can't put Brock Lopez as a guy that jumps out on the fucking screen. Come on.
Yeah, all right. I get that.
Brock Lopez is a drop guy. Jesus.
I'm just saying his name is Brooke Lopez.
It is.
Brooke,
Brooke.
okay, well, hey, his brother's blocked. All right. You're right. Hey, it's a Lopez brother. They'll look the same to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Me too.
No, but all right, Brooke, he was a
Yeah,
drop.
brothers.
He was a drop defender guy. He's not a guy. Oh, I gotta jump on the screen. It's just asinine. Hey, here's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Hey, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with Doc Rivers because I don't.
Well, you know what? I hope the Sixers knock the Bucks out in Game 7. How about that, Doc Rivers? Doc Rivers, we know
No,
what
the
you
Sixers
do.
are gonna choke just like
Doc
every other
Rivers, we know
Philadelphia
what
team.
you do, dude. We know what you
fair
do.
enough.
Game 7.
Hey, here's the thing.
Bring it.
Here's the thing. I hope they do because if they don't, then it goes back to the 76ers being chokes and not your coach.
Well, I mean, we went through the process, so not much can hurt us now.
So we'll go. Hey, if you want Doc Rivers to fail, fine. But if Philly fails in that contest, then that's on Philly. Listen,
I'm used to it.
yeah, wait, and then you come back and say, "Hey, we made the conference finals again."
That's right.
God, it's amazing how a few.
We got to wrap it up for AM.
Wait, no, it's just amazing.
AM's got to go at 9.
No, it's just a few years ago, a couple years ago, some of you didn't know any of you guys. We can come on a show and just talk shit for about whatever. It's great. I love you guys.
Yeah, let's do it more.
Exactly.
Gotta get the ranting room going.
Hey. If I could pay, I could do that every hour every day. Depending on what happened that day. Yeah.
Oh, you and me both, Kaiser.
All right. So, all right, guys. Let's throw it down. All right. AM. What's your 2 picks for this weekend?
He doesn't have picks.
I said we were talking.
He likes the referee.
I like
He likes the referee.
I like the referee in the Kansas City game. All right, MVP for the referee, Sean Smith, and MVP of just the AFC Championship for Sean Smith, and then on the other side, San Francisco in the Super Bowl. I just want my future to catch. That's all I want.
No. Yeah. This Brock Purdy.
I'm rooting for nice weather. Did you boo him or he just rolled out?
No, I just pulled him on.
Right.
Nah. So, all right. So, you guys, right, Gabe, what's your 2 plays for the day? Or for the weekend?
Yeah, I like the Orioles.
Getting ready for baseball already.
I am ready for baseball. I like the Ravens. I like the Lions to cover.
They're both a bird.
Ravens, Lions to cover. Yeah, they're both from Baltimore too.
Yeah. Joey?
Same thing. Ravens and Lions.
All right. Hey, obviously, I am from the D.
And take Lamar Jackson to be Super Bowl MVP. It's like plus 220, plus 230. If you think the Ravens win a Super Bowl, take him Super Bowl MVP.
Griffin McElroy.
What?
Hey, I'm from the D. 313.
Somebody called you Griffin McElroy's evil cousin.
Nice.
Hey, I've got this ready for another. Hopefully, to pour another shot after this weekend, and I can't go against Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah.
All right, we will be back next week for
No, there's no next week.
No.
The Pro Bowl
Super
breakdown.
Bowl.
What are you talking about?
Skills challenge.
Yeah, the dodgeball competition.
Oh, really?
Not handicapping that. What?
Hey. Well, here's the thing. We could go back next week and just handicap the Super Bowl because the line.
We could do the NHL skills competition. They got props and stuff for all that. Want to get into that? I know Tron will.
All right,
I'm down.
let's go. I'm in for that.
All right, that's next weekend. NHL All-Star Weekend.
All right, and then
we'll work it. Hey, unplug yourself.
And then 2 weeks. Wait. Fuck off. And then 2 weeks from the Super Bowl. And hey, Joey Tron, mate, you got everything going. Like, what? You are the star of this show. So go ahead. What
Thanks,
you got
man.
going on?
Yeah, we're off to a hot start in 2024. NBA 9-3 run hitting 75%. College basketball 17-10 run hitting 63%, and a 22-13 NHL run hitting 62% there. Check me out. Pick Advisor, JesseSchul.com, CapperReview.com, and InsidersRoom.com.
There we go. I'm not sure why we were last, but we'll talk about that later.
Save the best for last.
Right, Cape, you got anything? I know you're doing really well in the NHL.
Yeah, NHL, I'm strong at. I'm still on the 90-day leaderboard, number 1. But yeah, I've been having a rough one. If you see me on the 7 days, 30 days, make sure you check out my picks at Rycape on all social media. Same thing. You can find me at Pick Advisor. I have free plays all over the place there. Winners and Whiners, Jesse Schul, same thing. WinningCappers.com. And of course, the InsidersRoom.com. Make sure you check out the Discord. NASCAR report is going to be on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. We'll do the one before the Daytona 500. So 2 weeks from today.
Thanks for telling me so I can put that on my calendar to make sure I'm ready. And plus money. What do you got going on? Yep. You didn't say anything. What do you got going on? And
yeah, I'm having a pretty good season in NFL. I'm about up around 15 units or so, and having a good college basketball season as well, up around 20 units or so. So make sure you check out my premium picks. You can get them at theinsidersroom.com, good old pickadvisor.com, and bigowl.com. So make sure you check that out.
All right. So got things going. Next week, hockey skill competition. The week after, obviously Super Bowl, and then coming up.
We'll have a bunch of shit. We'll talk.
Yeah,
NASCAR reports definitely coming. We got a bunch of content coming out.
Yep.
Make sure you like, subscribe. Let's catch some tickets.
That's why I keep this guy around, just to finish off the show. All right.